Hey guys, today we're making this delicious salmon recipe. I'm gonna pan sear the salmon and add it in this delicious stewed sauce. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I got my salmon fillet right here. I'm using 3 pieces today. And you want to pat dry the salmon really well to remove any extra water on it. And then in a separate cup, I mixed a few seasonings together. So I mixed some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Use your favorite brand of Cajun or Creole seasoning. You could also use a little bit of ground cumin, and then we're going to rub that all over the fish. So first I'm rubbing it on the bottom of the fish, and then I'm going to flip it over and season the top. Okay, so next I'm placing my frying pan over medium heat. Then I drizzled in a little bit of oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And once the oil gets nice and hot, I'm gonna place my salmon into the pan, and I'm gonna place it with the presentation side down in the pan first. Okay, so the top part of the salmon goes down into the pan first, and all I'm looking to do is to sear the salmon on both sides all over so that it forms a nice brown crust all over the salmon. Okay, I'm not really looking for the salmon to be cooked, so this is going to be done real quick over medium high heat. You want the heat to be kind of high here, and all I'm looking for is this nice brown color on the top and the bottom of the salmon. You can do the sides as well. So once it browns on that first side, you're going to flip it to the other side and finish searing it. Alright, so about 2 minutes on each side, and then you're going to remove it from the pan and place it into your dish. So we're about to start making the sauce. So I'm using the same pan I cooked the salmon in. Okay, you don't want to wash it out or nothing. So next I'm adding just a little bit more oil into my pan, since the oil I have in the pan, most of it is gone, so I added just a little bit. And then to that I added in some green seasoning mix. I'll link my green seasoning recipe down below this video in the description box. You could also buy it from the store. Check in the Caribbean section of your grocery store for green seasoning mix in like the sauce section. Next I added in some diced tomatoes. I'm gonna give that a good stir and let the tomatoes and green seasoning cook for about 3 minutes or so. Next I'm adding in 1 scotch bonnet pepper. Now the scotch bonnet pepper is of course spicy, okay, so you don't want to cut it or nothing. You're gonna add it whole. And I'm also gonna add in some water. Alright, so next, to season up my sauce a little bit, I'm gonna add in 1 clove of crushed garlic. You could also finely mince your garlic if you prefer. And then I'm gonna add some nose chicken bouillon powder. Okay, so I'm adding a tablespoon or 2 of that in the sauce. Give everything a good stir. Next I'm gonna add in the juice of 1 lime. So you're gonna add in some lime juice in here. Alright, and then you guys, I'm gonna cover my pot and let that come to a boil. Okay, so once my sauce starts to boil, I'm gonna uncover my pot, and I added in a little bit of ketchup. So at this point you could add some ketchup, or you could add some tomato sauce. And also, you guys, I'm removing the scotch bonnet pepper because it popped, and if you leave that in there, your sauce will be extra spicy, and meat and spice do not get down like that. All right, I like a little spice but nothing crazy, so I removed it. And now at this point, what you're looking for is for the sauce to cook and start to thicken up a little bit. Now is a good point to also taste the sauce and see if you need to adjust it, and maybe add a little bit of salt or black pepper or any seasonings to make your sauce taste delicious. Okay, so I probably let the sauce simmer for about 5 minutes, and then I added in back my salmon, because remember, we didn't cook the salmon yet, we just give it that nice color. Okay, so I added it back into the pot, and now I'm gonna also add in some sliced onions and some sliced bell peppers. All right, and you add that into the pot in your sauce with the salmon. Then you're gonna cover your pot, give everything a good stir, and let the salmon cook for about 15 minutes until it's fully cooked and absolutely delicious, and your sauce has thickened, and also your onion and veggies is cooked to perfection. Once the salmon is cooked, that is it for this recipe, you guys. Super simple, so delicious. This is so yummy. Oh, I enjoyed this meal. So yeah, today I served this salmon with some steamed broccoli, some yellow rice, and also I made some Haitian pickles. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It was my first time making it, but everything paired really well together and dinner was amazing. So yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. The salmon was so delicious. This would pair really good with any type of rice, like rice and peas, or even some mashed potatoes. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. You guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see my upcoming videos. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for supporting, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.